Hey everyone, welcome to. Okay, I'm trying to pause it. Welcome to That's All Funny, where trying to be funny. I'm trying to incorporate the music in there, so I have to do less editing. That and it sounds cool there for the video audience, I guess. Um, yeah, not what have I done today? Just chilled. I went to the hardware store, bought a crowbar, just in case, but it was yellow. I wish it was like and it was all yellow too. No, I wish it was black or red, a cool color. They had a blue one there, but it was like bright blue. I wasn't feeling it. Um, and then today for work, like I literally, yeah, I don't think I really did shit. We had like more modules. We're supposed to be taking calls because it's like a call center type job, and I didn't take a call like at all. I was partnered up with two other people. They hadn't taken calls yet, and we were supposed to popcorn and dude, like the first person got like a regular 10-20 minute call, which is still long, but it was just like a basic call. And then this girl afterwards got like an hour and a half long call, and she was on there, and I was literally like I was supposed to be helping her and listening, like learning from it, and I was just playing unpacking on my PC, fucking getting achievements and shit. uh so yeah, it was, I don't know. It was whatever. It was all yellow too. Um, but yeah, but I know like in the morning tomorrow or today actually because it's Wednesday. I'm recording this the day before. I have like a video or no, not a video, like another interview for a different job. So we'll see what happens. Just chill. I'm gonna, I don't know, take life step by step, day by day. Remember that show? It was on TGIF. But anyways, let's take a look at the news because there's a lot of random news that came out that I actually am really digging. Um, so wrestling has found a new home, or at least WWE, coming in January 2025. WWE Raw is going to Netflix. SmackDown, well, in October 2024, is on USA, which I feel like it was already there. USA. Kyle, fight USA. Yoga fire, yoga flame, and NXT is on the CW, which that's cool. The CW, I guess that's a good place for it. The CW's all right. They actually have NWA on there now too. So, um, it's trippy though that Raw's going to Netflix. Like, I already have Netflix, so whatever. But it's crazy. And then I saw Netflix already saying, "Well, we might have to raise prices," and it's like, dude, you just rose prices like twice. Uh, and I pay for like the four or the UHD, like the 4K. I don't even know if I really get much out of it. I have been using it though lately to watch Walking Dead, so I'll keep it, whatever. But that sucks that the Peacock is losing it, and I think like the pay-per-views, the premium live events, I'm sorry, are going to Netflix. So that's pretty fucking crazy. That's like a lot of money. I think Raw or like the WWE is going to be making like $800 million from the deal or something, with a potential of I don't know how many, like 5 years, 10 years, something like that. Pretty fucking crazy. But I'll talk more about it on the other podcast I do. That's all kayfabe with my buddy Gabe. Um, you should check it out Mondays, every Mondays. That's all kayfabe, the podcast, and on YouTube, youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Anyways, what's other news we got here? Oh, there's a game that's called Palworld that just came out, right? And a lot of people like it's getting a lot of buzz because I guess it's a good game. I know it's on Xbox Game Pass, so I'll probably try it out eventually. But it's like a open world Pokemon type game, right? I wouldn't say a straight up copy. It's a clone. A lot of games clone a lot of other games, like, but it's open world. You could have like multiplayers, and then it's like a building sim, I think, or a farming sim. So that adds to it, right? And then I think there's guns in there too. So it's probably like Monster Hunter, right? Anyways, there was a modder who was already modding Pokemon characters and Pokemon, items into the game because it's on PC, really popular on PC. in the first few days, it's already sold like 3 million copies, like on PC and I don't know. That's a lot for just 1 or 2 days for like a independent game, right? And yeah, so this modder was gonna like show the world like, oh, I modded Pokemon into this, and then here's the news article here. The modder who put Pokemon into Palworld has claimed Nintendo has come for me after a takedown of a tweet teasing Pokemon's Ash Ketchum in place of the player character and Pokemon Pikachu replacing Palworld's pals. So it's just funny how like he's like they Nintendo's come for me. And also like a lot of I don't know, there was a lot of news going around saying that people were like going after the creators of Palworld, like threatening them and saying you all need to die and whatever because you just copied Pokemon. And literally like I follow like the community manager of Palworld. I want to try to get interview him. That sounds interesting, but he's like, "No, we haven't gotten any death threats at all." I don't know why the IGN and these other companies or news gaming sources are saying that we're getting death threats because we have not been getting death threats. I assure you. And there's like community notes saying this is true. They have not been getting death threats. So like, just for the clicks and the buzz, whatever. But it's good to see more or less an indie game make it. Like I know when I interviewed the guy for Cookie Cutter, he was a cool cat, and I didn't know Cookie Cutter would become the success it was. You hope that it would, and it did, and it's good to see indie games break out, and that's why I'd like to, interview indie game developers, showcase, and try to, any little platform I have, help them, but then see them succeed in success, successful, success. Let's look at some more news here. Oh, here's a little article I thought that was cool. Billions of cicadas will emerge this spring from underground across the Midwest and the Southwest in a rare synchronized event that last occurred in 1803. And I don't know. That sounds kind of cool, I guess. It looks like it's barely going to miss Texas. It's like in Kentucky, you see like on the state the little chef chicken dude and all that and his like Florida wang. But cicadas are pretty trippy, dude. Like how they're what are they like regular bugs and then they go into the ground for years and then they come out evil. And then they just make loud noises. Loud noises. But I don't know. That's interesting, I think, and we'll see what comes of this if it's something of biblical proportions, with one of the plagues and all that because we do have like pestilence and disease X or whatever you want to call it. Speaking of biblical though, here's a headline. The Lord told us to, US pastor says he stole 1 million from Christians to remodel home. A couple are charged with creating and selling their cryptocurrency known as index coin to Christian community in Denver, Colorado. And I swear the people in Colorado are some greasy bastards. I know you Coloradodians. Uh, so yeah, I guess these people, Eli Regalado and his wife Caitlin, are charged with creating and selling their own cryptocurrency known as Index Coin to Christians based in their hometown of Denver, Colorado, telling would-be investors that the Lord had told him people would become rich if they invested. Um, But index coin was practically worthless in reality, prosecutors said in statement. Investors lost millions of dollars while the Regulados used their investments for lavish living. I don't see this any different than Joel Olstein, and the bullshit he pushes with the Lord and his big ass goofy smile, and he looks kind of like the dude from Ratatouille. Remy. No, not the rat, Remy, the chef, whatever. Chef Pastrami. Now I don't know what the fuck his name is. I haven't seen Ratatouille in a while. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing through it, but I know I've seen it. But yeah, this guy looks like a shady creep. Um, I'm surprised he's not, doing any sort of pedo stuff, especially in Denver. And I don't know. I feel like all religion's a scam, though. At least he can kind of admit it, but then he's still saying God told him to do it, so it's not really admitting it. But I don't know. Whatever. It's fun to see these people who think they're godlike get knocked down. It's always a great time. But speaking of the last thing on our headlines here, and we're talking about biblical things, the end of the world. The Doomsday Clock for 2024 time has been updated with dire warnings of nuclear war, climate change, and AI. So you would think, okay, all this shit, right? Nuclear war, climate change, AI, and like with the Hamas war going on, Ukraine still going on, all the other shit, babies are getting eaten by reptiles or whatever the fuck. You would think the clock got closer to midnight, and the experts who run this doomsday clock showed the clock, and they say it is the same time that it was last year, 90 seconds to midnight. So you're telling me you waited all year to fucking tell me that the clock is in the same fucking spot. Like all this shit that's going down, you're telling me, oh, AI, oh, global disasters, oh, disease X, oh, fucking nuclear war, fucking Stanley Cups or whatever, uh, AEW wrestling. You want to tell me all that happened right last year and the clock stayed the same? Like it didn't change. It didn't change at all. The clock stayed 90 seconds to midnight, like some fucking Jared Leto band or whatever. Like, come on, give me a fucking break. You had to have changed at least a second. It sounds like you lazy. You just wanted to not have to change a graphic. You're like, fuck, we gotta do this clock. Let's just leave it at the same time. No one's gonna give a shit. No one fucking cares. No one fucking cares about any of this shit. But I want to thank you for. I guess that's all. I'm trying the outro music, but I want to thank you for listening to That's All Funny podcast. Podcast is available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. We have a podcast called That's All Kayfabe with my buddy Gabe, where we talk about wrestling. That's on every Mondays. Check that out on the YouTube channel with all the other stuff. YouTube.com/, at Lorenzo Ariola, where we have videos and other content. I do a live show with Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas. You can watch that, where we talk about a movie we watched and play a game. Check out archived episodes of that on the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything, helps support the podcast. And check out the website retrohorrorinc.com, where we have merch for That's All Funny, stickers, t-shirts, I don't know, other stuff. Check it out. We get hooked you up with that. Or if you just want to commission some great art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. He's the Bret Hart of graphic art, so check him out. And again, I want to thank my Patreon members. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Mint Salad. I want to thank Linda, Valerie, I miss you. And take care. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.